Hi, I'm Scoobert Doobert. I'm Poppy Gloria. Hi, I'm Chandler Bing. Could Spider-Man Far From Home be any better? I'm gonna get this video up ASAP, but to clarify, I just got back from the midnight showing of Spider-Man at my local theater, and I have this picture and this figurine to prove it. Now, I'm sorry if there's some noise from my ceiling fan. This movie got me toasty. I'm being completely honest here, this film was fantastic. And it's not that I don't critique the MCU movies when it's necessary. I don't think anyone really loves the first two Thor movies, and I personally don't really love Black Panther. You can boo me all you want, but that's just how I feel. A year ago when Infinity War came out, a quick curiosity I had was, what was the world gonna be like after the snap? How is this universe going to respond to that? And then we saw that in Endgame, and after the second snap in Endgame, I was wondering how they were going to react to everyone coming back. And so that was something I was really looking forward to this movie. I think they handled it super well. It was very, very Spider-Man-y. I'm not going to spoil anything, of course, it's in the title. But you know, they played it off in a very light manner. There was some fun poked at it. One of the jokes in the movies is that some character says he had a younger brother, and that's now older than him. And it's just interesting to see what happens when half the population is suddenly brought back to life 5 years later. And it makes total sense for the follow-up to Avengers Endgame being a Spider-Man movie. The way Endgame sent Tony off, you're left wondering who's going to kind of pick up the mantle of Iron Man and what he represented. And Tony and Peter built this relationship from Civil War to Endgame, and you get to really see how strong the relationship was and what Tony was expecting Peter to pick up after he's gone. But as you know from the trailers, Mysterio is the big cheese from this movie. And if you know anything about how the comics go with his storyline, I'm not a comic reader myself, I only know from YouTube videos, but you'll know what to expect. It might come as a big shock for just casual viewers. I was still pretty shocked in the theater by most of it. They wrote it in a very, very elegant way. But because of Mysterio and what he's all about, that gave the producers a very big opportunity to have some crazy visual effects in it. There's one scene in particular you just absolutely have to see. It looks like it was ripped out of Doctor Strange. This film was just excellent visually. It also, to me, felt more like a Spider-Man movie than Homecoming. You know, by this point, he's fully in character. Tom Holland is my favorite Spider-Man. I've been saying that for about a year now. It's just the right amount of sad, just the right amount of funny quips, just the right amount of awkwardness and goofiness, and incredible action scenes. I mean, at some points I forgot I was even watching a movie. It also shows some more development with Peter's personal relationships with people like Happy and MJ and Ned in quite a heartfelt way, and even with Tony in some instances. It really is the perfect follow-up to Endgame. I'm honestly afraid to say any more because I just want to rant and rave about some scenes in the movie in particular, but it also had two of the best after-credit scenes of any of the MCU films. Again, I can't say anything because they are heavy. They're up there with Ant-Man and the Wasp level. All I can say is go see this gosh darn movie. 10 out of 10 on story writing, 10 out of 10 on visual effects, 10 out of 10 on action, 10 out of 10 on overall twistiness. There's really not much more I can say about it. They packed a lot of great stuff into this. And based on the after credit scenes I'm talking about, I am super excited for where it's going to lead the franchise. So this film has shortened the leash that Kevin Feige has on my wallet, and I will probably be going to the midnight showing of the next film. My overall rating of the movie is an honest to God 10 out of 10. But anyways, thank you very much for watching. I'll be seeing you soon. Yesterday, I also went and saw Endgame again to check out the additional footage. If you're on a tight budget and can't drop $10 on another movie ticket, it's not worth it at all. It's a pretty heartwarming Stan Lee tribute, a really under-rendered Hulk scene, and just an advertisement for Spider-Man, pretty much. Not really a whole lot to talk about there. I was hoping for a whole additional scene, but that definitely doesn't change my overwhelmingly positive opinion of the whole movie. Okay, that's it, I promise. Take care.